Yeah, stop it and put it back up.
Carr now on first down. And Cook has it left side. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target.
Crossover.
Yeah, I'm saying if it don't work now, if it don't work this time, Stone Cold, I'm gonna join. I'm trying to watch this shit live, man.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. The Raiders try to move quickly, try to get everybody back to the line. Now Carr throwing on second down. Throw left side complete. It's Cook. And he's going to be out of bounds, but able to take it inside the 40-yard line. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. On first and 10, here's Carr. In the middle of the field, he's got Nelson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver where any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be a second down.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
Again, they'll throw with Carr. The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Second and goal from the 1. And Carr's going to keep it himself. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Derek Carr in the final seconds of the first half. And the Raiders have drawn even here. They can take the lead with the extra point to come.
You run that PA shot, you got no skill.
And that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
PA shot, bro. You got no skill.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Wide open receiver complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield across the 45. That goes for a gain of 31. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Hunt. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. So we've reached halftime here in Oakland with the Raiders on top. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
They run again on first down, Lynch. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Hey, 734. Later 8.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. It'll be a gain of 7, and they get it back to a 3rd and 3.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
All right, get set, fellas. Let's go, Heavy. What you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some.
On 3rd down, here's Washington. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. They'll run. It's Washington. A little track jump. And some space here.
Man.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. DeAndre Washington, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders add on to their lead. And this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along? The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play.
And the Raiders have got him. Mario Edwards in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Here's Mahomes to throw. On target over the middle to Hill. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
I think that was a pretty good read right there. They caught him in zone defense and went to the hitch. And because they're in zone, that creates a natural space between the defenders and the receiver, able to get it to him quickly and let him get upfield.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And able to find Conley. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Throw left side complete. That's Hunt. And they're able to get this one down to the 25. That goes for a gain of 31.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 25-yard line.
You can go on, Frank.
And again, it's Mahomes.
Right.
Throw left side, taken in by Hill. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Hunt gets it on the draw from Mahomes. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now in the East Bay. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard. They trail as we start quarter number 4. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Working from the gun, Mahomes.
All night. I'm on the street, man.
Made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm on the street.
Without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult
I beat your boy Kill 3 in a row, made him lead the part. I beat Dig.
As much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback.
I beat Dig 3 times. I won a 3rd too. You won a 3rd when I can't think of beating the 4th game. I just beat Bunk 3 times.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident.
Oh man, my shit be yellow.
Hoping maybe on defense they can get better
I
field
got a
position, get a
sandbag
turnover.
Oh yeah, I joined the shirt for a while ago. I know.
And now Oakland ready to take the field.
He's like, you struggling with Stone Cold, man. I ain't saying Stone Cold trash, but he ain't took nothing from me. That's all I'm saying.
On 1st down, Carr, and the Chiefs are going to get him. I don't think that was a blitz, was it?
No, not at all. I mean, there was no blitz called on the play.
Jay Bull, I'm saying you ready for this shit.
He saw an opportunity, saw a path, and he took it.
All right, now. One.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
No, you ain't never had no bump.
Carr to throw on 2nd down.
You got some of Jay Bull talking about now?
The release as this will be incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck roll that they can fall back on anymore.
An incomplete pass on that last play.
Oh, no, I ain't worried about it. I kid you. I kid you. You want to get in now? I ain't going to be able to pay it about 6:30, though.
Get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down.
Yeah, you trying to get it in now.
Second sack now of the afternoon.
All right.
Here now, Johnny Townsend. As the drive goes backwards,
damn, Jay Bull did want to bet. Now, you know, he get up and work. He work all show, but he get up like around like 6 o'clock. I know, like he'll be going by 6:30.
Give him 15.
He all know. All I gotta do is hit him up.
1st and 10. And now here comes Kansas City.
Damn, I do from playing Jay Bull though,
see what they
man.
can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an
I really want to get this team though. Team get in.
Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right?
Jay Bull, you don't want to watch the game, Jay Bull.
Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases.
Jay Bull, team get in, Jay Bull. I'm telling you, man.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Man, you better watch this shit, Jay Bull. I'm telling you now.
Mahomes now on 1st down. And an alley to run. And
all right. You gotta look.
with a slide. Nice work to get 7 out of that.
I'm
and
gonna
it's
send
2nd
Jay
down.
Bull.
Partner, he was going through his
I think
progressions.
everybody
Not
locked in,
there,
man.
not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it.
To
And he
be honest
slides
with you,
down
boy,
and
there's a
avoids
lot
the
of
hit
niggas
for good
sleeping this
measure.
motherfucker. Now, I'm finna create another part like Queenberg trying to get in, man. It's 4 niggas in here sleep.
And able to get a couple
No,
of
it's 3 niggas sleep.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it.
The party leader on Dale and goddamn
of firing out and
like
hitting
everybody
people.
alive.
Hard to get them started again occasionally.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gun check time on both sides.
J Boy wanna come here fuck on me. I ain't did nothing, trying to be great, man.
Mahomes gonna throw. Hard throw, incomplete.
Well, touch and timing are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that
they just on the party. Yeah, come over here, man. Cause I know Queen was trying to get in a while ago.
1 score down, here we go. They're gonna go for it here on 4th down.
But I ain't talking about. Man, what already got them gold part? Man, I don't even see your motherfucking name on her Stone Cold.
Now Mahomes gotta have
J
this
Boy,
one.
you want to come here with these brown bullshit.
Caught here by
You always
Conley.
think these weird
And
ass
he'll be
teams,
taken
right?
down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29. Mahomes now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral.
You ain't played.
Also has that sense of
One of the top niggas you don't play is
they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll run it now out of the gun. He's dropped just inside the 20. A little second effort there, but couldn't find a whole lot of space. Carl Joseph up from his safety spot to make the play.
See what's up? See what's up, Zay?
They'll look to throw. And Hill with it over the middle. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Gosh, given the time of the short game, would he have been better off just dropping that?
Yeah, when you look at the clock, you think so. But it's hard to get a receiver to drop a football. They're trained to catch everything.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Back to throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete. So this defense, they looked a little shaky to start the drive, but bottom line, they're a play away from finishing it off.
They rocked them a little bit on this drive, didn't they? But as you and I both know, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. They have a chance to end it right here.
Down 4 late, got to go for it here on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And that is incomplete. Incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. On second down, Lynch. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. The all-pro safety Eric Berry in on the stop. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee, and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November. I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line.
All right.
Hey, that man some shit.
Express. You're mine.
That man some shit.
That boy good. TJ
Sims. No matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protect.
Hey, Big E some shit. Crossover.
What's that?
That boy some shit.
Who?
Big East. For me to have the game only, 6 days, I lost about 4. Oh, eat some shit.